And to me, my experience, way more than the TLC matches, was the No Mercy ladder match. You and Christian and the Hardy Boys in that No Mercy. I mean, I remember that first tag ladder match going like, oh my God, I've never seen anything like this. And it completely shifted how I appreciated wrestling.
Yeah, you know, we knew we had the possibility to catch lightning in a bottle with it because we were all of similar mindset. We were all willing to try and push the boundaries. And we knew there'd never been a tag team ladder match.
Right.
So you got a blank canvas. And you get a blank canvas and you can just start trying to splash paint over here or there and just see what sticks. That's a really fun place to be working from. You know, when you're doing the first of something, I mean, my God, it's like, how exciting is that? And I equate it to like the first time the Beatles hit feedback while recording and they kept it. You know, that's kind of what it felt like. Like, we have this thing, we have 4 nuts. Let's go just create anarchy out there. And it was really the moment for me when I realized, okay, we're onto something here, was Jay's running drop kick up the ladder to Jeff trapped in the corner. And I heard that reaction. I was like, we've never gotten that before. Okay. This is, by the end of this thing, these people are not going to know what hit them. Because that's just kind of the tip of the iceberg of what we got coming.
That's the fun you were talking about. That's so fun when you know, I know what this story is.
Yeah. And you know what's coming. And if you think that's something, oh my God. Yeah. You know, that's super fun.
Yeah.
And that's something that acting doesn't bring, because acting, like, we filmed Percy Jackson a year and a half ago and it's just airing now. Right. And you don't know if the take that you necessarily liked is going to be the one that's used, because it might not work for the totality of the scene.
Sure.
So, but with wrestling, and I think probably the closest thing I can think of is stand up.
Yeah, sure.
And somebody who said is killing, right? Or it's not. And you realize, oh, okay, gotta switch paths here. Or maybe a band with a set list, or you get a really good band. You get like a Pearl Jam who can call their set list on the fly.
Right.
Kind of thing.
White Stripes.
Yeah. Where it's like they're feeling the room. They're feeling the audience.
It's interesting with comedy though, because comedians can go, man, that didn't land at all, did it? Like, they can address when a joke doesn't work and the audience likes that.
Yes.
And then the audience can go on that ride with them.
That sucked, didn't it?
Yeah.
Like, we can't stop mid-match and go, well, I really messed that one up. Sorry. There's no doing it. And also, if you mess up, you break your neck.
That's right.
So
Forgot about that.
There's that
Forgot
part.
about that. Especially if it's the first tag team ladder match and we're just throwing everything we possibly have at the wall. What was the reaction to that? Like when you get back, because you hadn't really had anything like that in WWE before. Is Vince going like, what was that? Is it what he expected?
I didn't see Vince.
Wow.
Honestly, I came back and I saw Mick Foley, who was just like effusive with his praise. He just said, "You just solidified yourselves, guys. Like, you just did something no one's done before."
Yeah.
Jericho, the guys who were not afraid to admit that we just did something. So that was really nice. And it was such a crazy day, because I was living in the Bahamas at that point. I flew in, there was a hurricane coming to Florida. So I flew into Miami the night before the hurricane hit. So I rented a car, drove through the hurricane up to Tampa, caught the last flight to Cleveland. I landed in Cleveland at 4:30 p.m. for a 7 p.m. show. Yeah. It was that, but I'm driving through this thing white knuckled. I can't see it. Then I'm like, I have to get there, because this is the match.
Yeah,
this is the match.
Yeah.
If I don't get there, what's going to happen?
Yeah.
Do they put somebody else in that spot? Do they just not do the match? And now I've hosed those 3 guys. Got to get through.
And you weren't wrong, right? I mean, it's the blueprint of what becomes the triple threat match. It's of what becomes the 2 TLC matches, and what becomes the foundation for
it becomes Money in the Bank ladder matches.
Yeah.
It becomes multi-man matches. It's
a really important.
It's the starting point for that.
Which is interesting.
Which and like Sean Razor, Brett Bad News, like those are all the precursors to us.
Right.
So
Right.
that's the evolution.